This is Daily Flash with your hosts, Andrea Jackson and Mitch English. Trending news and entertainment. This is Daily Flash.
Hi, everybody. Mitch English here.
I'm Andrea Jackson. This is Daily Flash. Today's trends, tomorrow's talk. And we reach a wide variety of people. Matt Doolittle.
We do 219 beautiful, lovely, fantastic affiliates across the country, including the Armed Forces Network all around the world. Make sure you go to dailyflashshow.com and you can hit the where to watch and send that to your friends. Today, friends, we are checking out with our friends at KGCS in Springfield, Missouri. Where Brad Pitt is from.
Show me state?
Yes, he is from there. Our friend John Brown will let us know that he's from
Yes.
He knows
Wrote some books about it.
Springfield also, that name Springfield, it's not by chance that the Simpsons live in Springfield because there's so many different Springfields across the United States. It's been determined, I think that they figured out it was somewhere in like Oklahoma is the actual Springfield that the Simpsons are supposed to be. Yeah, there's a world out there somewhere because they make references and stuff, but it's supposed to be just a non-fictional stuff. All right, very cool. I think we are, my radio show, I think we have a station in
Springfield,
Missouri too. I probably should have figured that out.
You should probably figure that out.
We have 27 radio stations that we're on. All right, thought I'd lift up the mood here, but how many of y'all in this room, all of us, all have something in common? Anybody want to take a guess?
Death and taxes.
Death and taxes, and I'm going to talk about half of those, and that is dying.
Oh, wow.
New survey out comes out that says 65% of Americans have already planned out their funeral.
Really?
Have you done this?
No, I have not.
Yep.
Really?
And I know I should. Like, I keep thinking about it. I'm like, what if I die tomorrow? Nobody will know what to do. And then I'm probably not going to be happy with what they do.
Well, you're thinking the smart way, okay?
Yeah.
But like when I say they've planned out their funeral, meaning their actual funeral, like they're kind of like a director. Like I want this played, I want this done. So 65% of Americans have done that. However, as that same 65% has planned out what the funeral is going to be like, lower than 36% have not planned out their estate. Like what they're going to do with the money.
Okay, no,
like
I've done that. Yes, I've done that.
You've handled that.
I've got,
Sure, you're very responsible.
What am I getting?
Well,
No probate. What am I getting?
I've got that covered. I don't have the details as far as a funeral goes.
See, and I'm opposite because I'm thinking I want to go out big. I wrote down.
Do you really?
Oh, it's going to be a rager for Mitch.
I want certain songs played, and I have this one. My favorite song in the whole world is REO Speedwagon's "Roll with the Changes," and I have planned out my. I don't want to be a big show. Cremate me if you got to, but when it's over, play REO Speedwagon's "Roll with the Changes."
I love this.
It's literally in my will to say that.
So let's say if you were cremated, where would you want your ashes spread?
You
Because
know
I think about that. I do think about that, and I don't know where.
Here's the issue with that is that where do you want it?
Space.
In space, that would be awesome.
I know a guy.
I know a guy. Space.
That's a good
I don't know,
idea.
but I got to tell you, it's very important you do that because I had my son's ashes, and for the longest time, we never had a discussion where to put. It was very difficult for me because you feel like even though I know what is inside this is just what his body was. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't really him. It was very spiritual for me to try to find the right place. And with the right people at the same time.
Yes.
So maybe give that idea, say like, I want Andrea to spread my ashes here instead of spread my ashes in water. You know?
Right.
Now it's all on you.
Exactly, right? Because then you're like, oh my God, like you had the stress and the pressure of trying to find the right spot and feel okay with it and think that he or she would be okay with whatever decision you make on their behalf.
See, my dad never planned anything, but I knew his happiest place was the ocean, so we put him in the intercoastal waterway.
That's where I wound up putting my son. I went and found this little island up in the Panhandle. Anyway, the thing about they don't tell you though is I'm out on the boat and doing it is that when you do it,
you got to
And so I did that, and my best friend, I'm out on his boat, and I turn around and. All I can say is like, well, Sawyer's all over your.
It's like that scene from The Big Lebowski.
That's kind of like
my
that.
God.
It got all over his boat, and he's like, "I go, man, I'm so sorry." He goes, "It's not a problem."
Hose off your son.
So plan that part out.
Yeah.
You know? Anyway,
I think that happened on White Lotus too. An episode
Is that what
of White
happened?
Lotus. Yes.
And don't dump him at Disney World because you will get banned for life if you do
There
that.
you go.
29% decided how they're going to be buried, which we just talked about. 19% says where. 17% says what the kind of service that they want, and 10% wants the vibe. They mentioned the vibe. 64% have not set up a formal estate plan. Do it now.
Yes.
It's very, very important.
Talk
Otherwise,
about it.
It's headaches for everybody
It
left
is.
behind.
Yeah.
We have more Flash and better spirits. Good spirits. Right after this.
REO Speedwagon.
REO Speedwagon.